Fortnite is a game that we have all played.
I like Fortnite! We like Fortnite!
That's the way it goes.
There goes another one. Like, I must have sucked because I really didn't know what I was doing.
You either love it, hate it, or only played it to watch Travis Scott do a concert in space. There's no denying that Fortnite has completely reshaped gaming as we know it. It made games that traditionally made money by sales quick, and brought us into a free-to-play era. It makes you want to get on every day to hang out with your friends, turning their game into a social aspect of flexing emotes, skins, and Goku dancing like DaBaby.
Fly her across the country, I finished the show and I've been...
Fortnite revolutionized shooter games by, innovating. But it's not all great for Fortnite, because in doing these things, it developed a stigma. No, not Sigma, stigma. Of being a game that is littered with microtransactions, shameless collabs, taking advantage of nostalgia, and caring more about its player base's money than it does about its player base. Fortnite didn't just turn up out of thin air. A game that had the backing of a major company called Epic Games, it was failing. Save the World, a zombie survival game, was not very good. And if you're a certified unk like me, you actually played Save the World before playing the Fortnite of today. But when Fortnite introduced a new game mode called Battle Royale, it busted onto the scene. They took an already existing concept of Battle Royale and changed it in enough ways that made it into something new and exciting. Instead of just looting and shooting, it introduced one gaming mechanic that absolutely revolutionized the game and brought it to its popularity that we can see today: building.
You want to see some 90s, dude?
And suddenly, 30-year-old men with families who thought they were good at games were getting destroyed by prepubescent boys dressed as John Wick that could construct a skyscraper in 2 seconds.
Nope.
This is what I consider the peak of Fortnite. And it's probably what everybody remembers when they think of Fortnite. This is now also referred to as OG. Everyone wants to go back to OG. Due to raw nostalgia, remembering you coming home from school, loading up the game with a friend on Xbox Live with your $15 headset because you couldn't afford anything more on your weekly allowance, and playing all night. You didn't have to be good at building. You didn't have to be great at playing shooters. You just had to have a friend online that would carry you from the start to the finish. But before we talk about OG and the massive problem that Fortnite has with OG, we first have to talk about the current and core problem of Fortnite. Before Fortnite, the idea of a free-to-play game being one of the biggest in the world was impossible. Now, it's just the game on the corner luring you in to steal your precious V-Bucks. The idea is great. I don't have to pay for entertainment, but only have to pay if I want to support the game or I really want to flex.
Would you rather have $100,000 in your bank account right away or Renegade Raider?
Renegade Raider.
Yo, finalize.
This quickly spiraled out of control, because with shameless collabs every day, why be a soldier when you can be Ariana Grande or The Weeknd? And this was only encouraged by the fact that Fortnite's player base is mainly children. And with videos like these being created by its top creators, Daddy's 401k money seems a little bit less important.
Today, I'm buying over 1 million V-Bucks.
Today I'm challenging Nick 830 to Fortnite trivia for 1 million V-Bucks.
But you know what doesn't cost 1 million V-Bucks? Coming to a Twitch stream sometime. Nah, I'm just kidding, Unless... No, I don't want to pressure you into anything. At Brody2WD. The phrase Fortnite is just a game is a weak mindset. You are okay with what just happened. Losing, imperfection. Fortnite basically became a virtual mall, a concert venue, and sometimes a second home. It's almost exactly what Facebook's owner, Mark Zuckerberg, is trying and failing to do with his own metaverse.
Do you have a favorite feature to use in here?
Yeah.
Something that you think is very cool?
Check this out.
Wow.
So that's pretty neat.
Walking in to do some quick challenges will quickly turn into an entire night of messing around with friends, watching a Marvel crossover event, and helping John Wick fight Thanos by commenting the 16 digits on your mom's credit card, followed by her maiden name and those funny little numbers on the back. This game sucks you in a way that's indescribable. But that's the issue. Impressionable children get on the game because they don't have to ask their parents to buy it in the first place. Then they play it for a bit and are fully engrossed and ready to do anything to get that fresh new Invincible skin.
What will you have after 500 years?
Believe me when I say I love kids as much as the next guy. I even got one of my own. But they are predictable, annoying, and sometimes outright dumb. Fortnite either intentionally or unintentionally caused a parasocial relationship between their game and these children. So they will do whatever Fortnite says. And a lot of times that's just handing over their money. When you look around at a school in 2025, it has been taken over by Fortnite or Fortnite adjacent things. That's scary. It's not like we haven't seen this before with games like Minecraft. It may have even been worse with Minecraft. But now the money aspect creates a whole new dark side of Fortnite. Because of the money aspect in Fortnite, it's not all fun and games anymore. For every free update, there's a $20 skin that you just have to buy to match your squad. For every excited season, there's a recycled idea banking on nostalgia. And again, let's not forget, we're playing with real money here. Fortnite has become less of a game and more of a virtual billboard for every pop culture franchise willing to sell itself off. And this has become abundantly clear with the recent lawsuits surrounding Fortnite. Fortnite is going to have to send 629,000 players money because of purchases that they either didn't want or didn't understand. Fortnite isn't your typical game anymore. It's a fever dream. And we are in sleep paralysis watching it all go down. I would be lying if I said Fortnite was based off of nostalgia alone, because for every game concept, there's a Fortnite copy. Fortnite originally based its Battle Royale concept off of other games that were huge when Fortnite initially released. Examples being PUBG and H1Z1. Unfortunately, these games are all gone now, forgotten. Fortnite came in like Miley Cyrus to destroy them. And with Fortnite moving more and more to their creative game mode where you can play any game created by anyone, it's pretty obvious what other game they are copying.
Green light. Red light.
Plus, Fortnite was created on a popular game creating engine called Unreal, versus Roblox having a proprietary one. It's very possible that players and creatives will move over and have moved over. It's basically a free graphics update. On top of that, they can use it as a learning tool on their resume to get a real job as a gaming engineer. But this is what Fortnite does. They find a way to innovate on a concept that already exists and works and steal all the players from the original game. This allows them to gain massive amounts of capital from children while not really doing that much. So what's really next for Fortnite? It will continue to adapt, adding reskinned models that are just carbon copies of old ones, new mechanics that are really just old ones, and of course, new stolen concepts to make you and your children spend your hard-earned money. Love it or hate it, Fortnite isn't going anywhere. And if history tells us anything, we will all be back the moment they drop another nostalgia-fueled OG season. We will forever play Fortnite, just like all the other games that are nostalgic, and spend money on the game until we do something to break out. Try other Battle Royale games that have flown under the radar and really just learn how to not spend our money on stupid stuff. Like, sub, watch Twitch, love Jesus, bye.